Hey YouTube, welcome to another video. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to do a comparison between the Topo Phantom 3 and the Topo Phantom 4. I got the Topo Phantom 3 over a year ago, probably a year and a half ago. I put over 450 miles in them. They actually held up really well. They're probably really not dead, but I've just got so many running shoes I'm moving on from them. But they have been really good shoes. Both these shoes are considered by Topo to be a high cushion daily trainer. We'll see, I did wear it through a little hole back here, but otherwise they are in great shape. Anyway, a high cushion daily trainer, which isn't necessarily my favorite category of shoe. I tend to like a slightly less stack height, but these have worked really well for me, and I got in a lot of miles. They were pretty much a everyday shoe I could throw on and just put in miles, and they definitely cranked through them. Very comfortable, very cushioned, but not so high up or so soft that you didn't get some response. The Topo 3 had a stack height of 33 in the heel, 28 in the forefoot for a 5mm drop. It used Topo's zip foam formula, which they don't exactly say what it has in it. As I understand it, it's kind of an EVA based foam, but I do think they may be adding some TPU or something like that to it now. It's a nice breathable upper, nice wide toe box that Topo is known for. I have always found that the Topo shoes fit me really good through the heel and through the midfoot. They do have a bit more arch support than a lot of running shoes, which doesn't bother me. My foot is kind of a standard arch height, but my feet are strong enough that I really don't even notice the arch support that much. Anyway, they worked really good for me. I didn't use them a lot for speed workouts, but for an everyday run, and if I wanted to pick up the pace, they worked great. Now, enter the Topo Phantom 4. They made a few changes, but they are still very similar shoe. They still have the nice breathable engineered mesh upper. They've still got a zip foam midsole. They've still got a good bit of rubber coverage. Now, what they did do is they increased the stack height to 35 in the heel, 30 in the forefoot, so a 2mm increase. But they also said that the new foam that they're using, the new formulation of zip foam they're using, is lighter, bouncier, and softer. So we'll see. When I measured these, they're just like 1/10 of an ounce more in weight, which actually isn't bad considering you've added 2mm more of stack height. 3 grams basically. Anyway, they're very comfortable on foot. As far as the ride goes, I would say they are both very well cushioned shoes, very comfortable. I do think that they probably did do the changes that they said to the zip foam. It is definitely a little bit softer feeling shoe, even though they're both very well cushioned. It's a little bit softer, but the responsiveness, I would say, is still about the same. Or at least I can't really tell a difference. So in order to add more softness and 2mm more stack height but still be the same responsiveness, I'd have to say they did something to make it more responsive. Add responsiveness so that 2mm more stack height didn't reduce your responsiveness. Anyway, very comfortable. And I also think that as far as a lighter foam, that's probably true because you've added some stack height, but you're still only 3 grams or 1/10 of an ounce more in weight. So, been impressed with them so far. I think they'll be good at eating up a lot of miles again. The other change they made is they went to a split heel design. They said it allows for more of a if you're on uneven terrain, more of an all-terrain feel where one side can squish in and the other can stay out, where you're staying level without leaning. I really don't notice that a lot while I'm running because I'm more of a mid-foot striker. But if I am hitting my heel, or if I'm walking and hitting my heel, I definitely have noticed that sensation, and I kind of like it. But again, there's a lot of rubber coverage, and the other ones, like I said, I put 450 miles in and still think they have some life. So I'm expecting the same from these. Anyway, that's really my differences. I would say if you're in the market for a new pair of high cushion training shoes, if you can get the Phantom 3 at a good discount, the function of the shoes hasn't changed a lot to me. They're both good. They're both going to last a long time. If you want a little bit softer feel, the Phantom 4s are great, and the Phantom 4s will be great if you can't find the Phantom 3 in your size anymore. Anyway, they're both great shoes. Have really enjoyed them, and just wanted to give you my comparison. Anyway, if you like the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up, the like button. If you're interested in any more of my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. And other than that, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and keep moving.